All right, Storm fans, here we are back at the pick. The semi-final matchup here between the Storm and the Wayzata Trojans in their home barn. Teams have split the season series to this point. 5-2 win for Minneapolis right in this exact rink about a month ago. And Wayzata got us back at Richfield 2 earlier in the year, 3-1. Boys are fired up, ready to rock. Isaac Swemley, Achmonic, and Hennessy start out. Legault and Rossman out there in the defensive pairing, and Hennessy digs it out of the scrum at the face-off. The patty cake back and forth along the wall. Wayzata skates it in. Gets passed into the middle. Loose in the slot, picked up by Achmonic, and he skates it up. It's 3-on-2. Brady carries it into the zone. Right at the D, tries to put it through. It goes to Swemley. A backhand shot goes wide. Achmonic in the corner flips it back to Rossman at the point. Rossman over to Legault. Legault, a shot tipped. Achmonic goes wide. Hennessy in the corner. Trying to center. It's bouncing there. Swemley trying to turn around with it. Achmonic gets a stick in to kick it to the wall and keep it in the zone. Hennessy comes out of the scrum with it. Tight angle shot into the glove of the Wayzata goalie for the first shot of the game. Good pressure off the draw right off the bat from Minneapolis. Connolly out there off the draw, tries to put a shot in. Hussey comes over into the corner to dig it out, and Wayzata behind their own net will wind things up. The skates past the forecheck of Connolly. Hussey forces him to the wall. Connolly up there as well. Gets past Connolly, he picks his pocket and leaves at the blue line as Wayzata carries it back in. Right at Hunt, centering pass intercepted by Whitaker. He'll carry it to the corner and flip it up the wall. Out to Hussey, who's one-on-one with the defense. We've got a back check, so he gets tied up and goes down in a heap at the blue line. He still has the puck on the wall, though, trying to stick handle into the slot. Picked up by the Trojans, can't get it past Connolly at the blue line. Connolly skates through a slash. He puts a shot off the block, a rebound through Haig, all the way back to Whitaker at the point. He fans on it, and Wayzata comes back on a counter. They gain the red line and dump it in as they make a change. Big bounce off the wall. Hunt trying to catch him through the middle. It's left there at the blue line. It's offside on the cross-ice pass. Face off outside the zone. McGuire fighting for it. There's Legault along the wall tying up the forward. Storm are digging for the puck. Swemley does come back and moves it to the corner where Rossman behind his own net winds things up. He skates past the check and he skates it over the red line. Rossman takes it wide of the defenseman. On the backhand, centered in front, the defender falling down, blocks it behind, and Legault can't get it on the stick to wrap it around. The Trojans will skate out over center. Finding no pressure until he gets to the blue line where he has to dangle and ends up offside. Nine and a half minutes left in the first. Minneapolis keeps the same five out there. Swemley wins it to the near wall here. Rossman in his own zone sends it behind the net. Legault backtracks and chases it along the corner. Centering pass hits Swemley and he gets it up to McKenzie on the right wing. McKenzie goes cross ice. It's hit out of midair, but McGuire finds the handle and skates it into the zone and loses it. Wayzata cross ice pass hits a skate. Rossman and Legault go back and forth up the wing for McGuire. McGuire give and go to Swemley through the middle. Swemley walks in. He's got a shot. He scores! Isaac Swemley with a knuckleball beats the goalie on the glove side, and the Storm go up 1-0. And they celebrate with the Pee-wees down there in the corner. You gotta love to see that. Well, a big early goal for Minneapolis, setting the tone. Isaac Swemley picks up the loose puck and turns the defender around. Off the draw, Akmanek tries to chip it ahead. Whitaker in his own zone loses an edge, and Wayzata has the puck along the blue line, or goal line, takes it around. Centering pass to the slot, it's loose, a shot saved by Pyre, and it's cleared out to neutral ice. Drew's big leg there paying off. Akmanek heavily forechecking. Wayzata skates it out to the blue or the red line, gets it across and dumps it in. Hunt in the corner, chips it up to Hennessy. Cross ice, Connolly gets past onside. Connolly with a shot, save the rebound there, and Akmanek can't get there in time before it's cleared away. Here comes the Trojans skating in. Good stick by Hennessy, breaks it up, and now Minneapolis trying to catch Wayzata on a change. Connolly with a shot and a save by the goalie in the midsection. Man, the Storm have tilted the ice here early. I got one. Love to see one or two more here. Draw one back to the point. Legault trying to chip it in. It's intercepted. Wayzata quickly countering. Louis Legault with a stick forces a turnover at the blue line. Hussey trying to chip it in down the ice. It goes into the Wayzata zone. Oh, weird bounce off the Zamboni door. Rossman has to fumble with it. He does the smart thing and sends it around the wall where Hussey's got room to carry it out of the zone. He fumbles with it, but it goes back to Legault, who now slaloms through the defense and into the offensive zone. Louis Legault pulls it to a forehand. A shot is tipped and it goes wide. Hussey first to get to it in the corner, trying to skate to the middle. Swemley and Haig trying to dig forward. Here comes Wayzata. Quick 3-on-2 the other way. Cross ice pass, read by Rossman. Picked up by Swemley. Here comes the end-to-end Isaac Swemley again on one goal. He takes a shot. Oh man, that was ticketed top corner, and the goalie got the blocker just in time. Kept in by Rossman. He fumbles it at the blue line, and here come the Trojans. Legault gets back there and takes it away and sends it up to center ice, where Hussey loses an edge in front of his bench. Wayzata can't maintain possession. Hendricks McKenzie carries it in. He gets bumped out along the wall. At least gets it deep. Legault, he shoots into the glove. And a save. More pressure by the Storm. One goal to speak of. More chances to come. Through the middle. McGuire gets a shot on net, the save, and the rebound goes behind. Back to the point. There's Hunt at the top of the right circle. A shot, it hits a body and it tips wide. Goes to the near wall. McKenzie on a back check though, forces a turnover. Connolly trying to pick it up. Number 7 dangles his way through. He walks right in. He goes behind and, oh man, he had a little bit of sliver. He goes down the ice. Wayzata sends it all the way behind their net. Number 7 making chicken salad out of nothing. Almost put it in. Trojans again in their own zone. Throws cross ice. Out of the reach. It goes down the ice. Should be icing. The whistle blows there. 5.5 to go in the first. Storm still up a goal. Slummy Akmanek and Hennessy out now. Rossman and Legault. Draw one by the Trojans. They sent it out and down the ice. They had a guy picking pocket, but Rossman able to recover, and he goes cross ice for Swemley. Up the wing for Hennessy. Cross ice to Akmanek. And onside, he dangles his way but loses the puck, and Wayzata quickly counters. Skates in, a shot pulled wide of the net of Drew Pyre. Hennessy in the corner sends it behind for Rossman. Rossman reverses field, puts it in front of his net. Gets out of trouble, but still behind the goal line. Wayzata there, looking to go back to the point. And now they dump it back into the corner. Saucer pass through the middle, comes right back to him in the corner. He walks right in, a shot. It's loose there in the blue paint, and Rossman clears it to the corner where Legault picks it up. He chips it up the wall for Hennessy, trying to get it out. It does come out. Legault skates it over the blue line. Pass across to Akmatic. Oh man, behind the net, it's loose. Brady did not go with a one-timer. Instead, he tried to pull it back. Kept in by Hennessy. Top of the slot, a shot is blocked. Still loose there, and it's kicked out to center ice. Louis Legault tries to go across ice. It's intercepted. Minneapolis changing, a bad change. Number 7 skates it in. Force ride by Wassman. A shot is saved by Pyre, and it's kicked back to the point. One-timer, they score off of the deflection. Got a hockey game. Under 4 to go in the first. Picked up by number 7. Here comes Hussey up the left wing. Cooper Hussey tries to dangle. He gets trucked. No call. Whitaker trying to pinch. He can't keep it in. It goes down the ice for Kate Hunt to play behind his own net. Hunt up the boards. He's got Hussey. Hussey loses it in his skates, kept in by the Trojans. Pull back, picked up by Hussey. Cooper Hussey skates it out over the red line. He's got Haig with him. Hussey takes a shot, a save, rebound. Haig on the no! He missed the net as the goalie had fallen down. Haig trying to get it back in front of the net now. Wayzata skates it out over center. Chips it past. He goes behind the net. They wheel around, cross ice to the top of the defenseman. Shot is saved by Pyre with a screen in front. Whitaker picks up the loose puck and chips it out to neutral ice, where it comes right back at the red line. Haig, and there's Connolly, picks up the loose puck, trying to skate it in. He forces his way in. Haig, Connolly puts it in front of the net. It goes right to Hussey or McGuire, and it goes underneath his stick. Leo pretty eventful with the stick there and gets away with no call. Connolly dumps it into the corner. Whitaker can't keep it in. Here comes Wayzata. Hunt, last guy back. Look at the back check by McKenzie. Forces a pass through the slot that goes too far in front. Wayzata still has the puck behind the net. Evades a screen. A pass back to the point. A shot. Save Pyre. The rebound is loose. Picked up by McGuire. McGuire trying to dangle his way out of trouble. He gets there up the wing for McKenzie. McKenzie takes it wide. Hits the trailer. Oh, man, out of the reach of Swemley. Wayzata under 2 to go. Send it in. There's Rossman. Trying to settle things down. Keno Rossman will see a bunch of open ice, though, and he'll take it. Skates it up the wing. Rossman goes into the corner. He centers it. It's loose. Nobody can find it. Wayzata comes out the other way. Chips it off the wall past McKenzie. Tough bounce behind him. Minute and a half to go. Oh, a good stick by McGuire. Chips it in and goes to get, but he gets cut off. Wayzata out to the point. Kept in by Legault. Louis walks right in. He shoots. Oh, it misses the net wide, and the big rebound comes off the back of the net. One-timer for Swemley from the boards. It takes another shot, tip in front, and the defenseman gets to it first. Wayzata happy to ice the puck, except it's going to end up on net, so it has to be kicked to the corner. Under a minute to go. Legault trying to skate out with it, gets it up to Hennessy, but not out of the zone. Wayzata outflanks him up the right wing, carried into the corner. Good back check by Hennessy, forcing a reversal. Shot from the point is tipped. It's lost in a mass of bodies. Here comes Rossman. Rossman onside, skates it in, drops it for Hennessy. Risks the shot from a tight angle, misses the net wide, goes to the corner. McKenzie trying to dangle his way out of trouble. Gets it at the slot. It's right there in front. Hennessy! Shot goes wide of the net. Tries to dig it out. Connolly along the wall with a stick. Good job by James to get it out of scrum. Tries to put it in front. It's loose. Achmonic can't get to it first. Rossman at the blue line keeps it in. 10 seconds to go. Achmonic gets past one. Shoots off the crossbar and over the top of the nets. They saved it. Yeah, we are tied at 1 after the first. Oh, hey. End-to-end action. Storm controlling the majority of it, but Wayzata got a goal on the counter, and it's a tight hockey game. All right, second period. No penalties so far in the game. Goal apiece. Shots 9-6 Minneapolis here in the first. Off the draw. Achmonic. He pulls a shot, it's offside. We had Hennessy ahead of the play and ahead of the puck. Off the draw again, picked up by Achmonic along the wall. He skates it in onside through a stick check, but then loses the puck and it goes out to neutral ice. Whitaker has to hold things up while his players get onside, and now it's dug out by Achmonic. Achmonic trying to go through, and he's going to get a penalty for a trip as he got taken down. Delayed penalty, Wayzata 3-on-1. Pass across on the doorstep. Touch the puck! Goes into the corner, picked up by Hunt, and so Achmonic in the box. First penalty of the game goes against the Storm. Face off won by Minneapolis. Hunt skates it out to neutral ice. That's offside. It's not called. It's left there for McGuire, who's able to get it out. He's fighting through a check. It's picked up by Wayzata, and they dump it in. Whitaker go through the wickets for McGuire. McGuire, short, here it goes. Swemley, it's through his feet. Leo follows the puck. Not a lot of pressure up the wall for Swemley. Isaac Swemley pulls a shot from the point. It goes into the corner, but we're halfway through the penalty. Here comes Whitaker all the way down from the blue line. Take the puck away and trying to center. Swemley carries it into the corner and loses it now. But it goes out and down the ice to neutral ice. Whitaker runs into the referee, but he sends it across for McGuire. Takes the puck away at the blue line. Oh no. Isaac falls down. Here comes Wayzata onside. Pulls it back, a shot off the base of the goal, misses, and the penalty is over. Achmonic's out of the box. Here comes McGuire. He skates it up the left wing. He's got room. Offside. Come on, Stripes! inside the zone. Hussey takes it off the draw, carries it up the wall. This goes into the slot. It's fumbled by Wayzata in the zone, but they're able to get it out to neutral ice. Here's number 7. He's the guy you got to keep an eye on. Carried into the corner, taken away by Legault. Chips it up the wall. Now here comes Hussey. That's a 3-on-2 for Minneapolis. Legault filling the lane. Hussey walks in, a shot, hits a screen, it goes to the corner. He gets taken down. He comes out to center ice. Wayzata now into the zone. Skates it across the slot, walks right in, a shot, missed the net wide. Goes all the way around the boards to the point. That shot is blocked by Connolly and dumped in where Rossman gets a stick on it. Oh, it goes underneath and they walk in, a shot, saved Pyre. Rebound goes all the way out to neutral ice as the defenseman was changing. Up the wing, that's not touched, should be icing. Why not? Why not?
How's that on ice?
He waved it off quick. We go, cross ice. Haig, back to James Connolly.
You're struggling.
Connolly up the wall. Taken away by Hussey. There's Connolly, leaves it for Hussey. Chips it into the slot. Back to the point, Rossman corrals the bouncer. His shot is blocked. It's bouncing though and loose. Picked out to the point is Legault. He tries to chip it up the wall. Rossman, he risks a shot. It goes through everybody wide and behind the net. It goes out and down the ice. That's going to be on net anyways. Pyre leaves it for a backtracking Connolly. Connolly up the wall. Oh no, turned over in the slot. Walks in, a shot. Oh, he goes over the top of the net. And Haig with the back check forces a turnover. Now Connolly up the wall. Picked up by Legault. Louis Legault through the middle is McGuire. McGuire. Cross ice Haig. A shot off the blocker goes to the corner. Legault down there holds the puck in for a minute. He comes out of the mess with it. McGuire. Cross ice. Oh, McKenzie on the back door. Didn't get enough wood on the one-timer. He gets tied up. That's a hook! Come on!
What are you doing? Come on!
McGuire leaves it in the zone. That's ice. Good hustle by the Storm though, keeping the pressure on. Swemley ties him up at the circle, picked up Whitaker, flips it in. It comes out to neutral ice, Wayzata. Onside, now sticked away, Hunt quickly recovers, down the ice. Swemley going to try to win the race and he won't get there before the whistle blows for icing. Seven minutes to go in the second period. Almost halfway through this hockey game. It is intense. Storm still lead in shots 10-7. Swemley has the draw go between Hunt's legs. He's able to get it out to the point. And dumped in by the Trojans off the dasher behind the net. Hunt again with a great stick. He gets hooked again. There's no call. This time he gets up the wing to Hennessy. Cross ice. Stick to head for Achmonic. Achmonic wrists one from the blue line. It's on net. Nobody can get there in time. And goes out for Hunt at the red line. He fumbles it into his own zone. He'll get there first and he'll just take it behind the net. Cade Hunt up the wall. Achmonic sauces it to Swemley. Isaac Swemley onside. Goes across to McKenzie. It's just behind, or Hennessy behind him. Oh, good dangle by Hennessy. Centering pass hits a skate. Recovers, goes back to the point. Hunt moves the puck over to Whitaker. Whitaker top of the right. Shot save! And it goes behind Hennessy on the back door. Oh, sends it out to the point. There's Hunt. Keeps it in, but it's Wayzata 4-on-1. Hunt. Oh, trying to flip it out with a backhand as we were changing behind the play, and Wayzata gets it into the zone. but they're going to change as well with the long change. Hunt cross ice has Achmonic. Achmonic was going to skate at the defense. He walks in, puts a shot on net, big rebound. Comes to Connolly. His shot is blocked behind the net as the lines change. Wayzata gets through, out to the middle. They skate in onside. Cross ice pass goes to the stick of Rossman, goes to the Wayzata stick, and goes behind the net where Hussey is waiting for the puck. He carries it into the corner and gets it out to Miles Haig. Haig centers it to Connolly. Connolly up the wing to Louis Legault. Louis Legault trying to pull it back to his forehand and loses it into the corner. Hussey at the blue, or at the, threw it in front with the one hand as he was getting hooked. Wayzata goes out and down the ice. That was tipped before the red line, but it won't get to the goal line anyways, so an icing waved off either way. There's Rossman wheeling it around. He sends it right at the Wayzata defense. And it goes into the zone. That should be icing. 4.5 to go in the second period. All right, inside the Minneapolis zone. There's Isaac Swemley on the draw. He wins it back to Cade Hunt, who falls down. Whitaker has to retreat and carry it out to neutral ice. Hunt can regroup, flips it up the wall. It's onside, good stick by Hunt. Sauce through the middle, ends up on Pyre, who casually sticks it into the corner. And Whitaker sends it around. Leo McGuire gets to it with a skate and kicks it out to neutral ice. Sent back in, Hunt along the wall, chips it out, back to the red line. The defenseman intercepts, but he turns right over to Whitaker, who tries to skate out with it, and he's now vacated his post. Pass down in the back door. A shot is fanned on and goes behind the net. Good job by Whitaker to take the puck away. Aiden flips it up the wall. There's 17 off the bench. He intercepts and carries it behind the net. Looks to center and goes out to the point where McGuire takes it away and ships it out to center. Wayzata intercepts again and sends it back into the zone. Hunt leaves it for McGuire. McGuire up through the middle has Swemley. Has it roll off his stick, number 7. Gets past 2 guys, it's 2-on-1 now. He walks in, tries to go rock around. On the back door, good save by Pyre with his leg. Shot through a screen, hits a skate, and McGuire happy to ice the puck and get a change. Number 7's their guy. Gotta be careful of him whenever he's on the ice. Off the draw, he won the draw back to the Wayzata point. Shot blocked by Hennessy. Hennessy flips it up for Achmonic. Achmonic skates right at the defenseman. He's going to take it in. Achmonic with a backhand and missed the net just wide. He gets past Rossman at the point. Achmonic retreating. He flips it up for Hennessy. On a back check, or that's Helly Hennessy who backhands it into the zone. Connolly on the forecheck, forcing some trouble. There's Legault who picks a pocket. Louis Legault has got Connolly in front. Right there on the doorstep, a save. Rebound, he scores! James Connolly on the rebound. What a great steal by Louis Legault. Through the scrum and the massive bodies gives the Storm a goal lead back. 2.5 minutes to go in the second. Off the draw, Haig swings with the stick. He's able to get it. Swemley picks it up. He skates through. That's garbage! That's garbage! So cool! Wake up! So cool! Wake up! off the draw. Wayzata wins it. Shot from the point. Tied at 2. Wayzata out and past Hunt. Hunt will get there. He leaves it for Cooper Cussy, who gets it down. Goes out. Whitaker intercepts. It's in offside. Takes off at center with 1:45 to go. Connolly wins it over to McKenzie, who dangles his way in. He gets dumped at the blue line. Offside again. There we go, McGuire walks in, pulls a shot into the glove of the Wayzata goalie. Quick shout out to James Connolly's grandparents watching from home. They've been at many, many games this year and appreciate their longtime support of Storm hockey. Connolly can't dig it out of the mess, and it comes out to Legault at center ice. He evades a couple of forechecks and he dangles his way into the zone. Legault, a shot, a save. Rebound goes wide. There's McKenzie in the corner. He gets bumped off the puck. Hey, we got one! Good Lord. Unsportsmanlike, he gave it up. I think it should be. I don't know if it's 5-on-3.
Johnny, give him an extra minute.
He did. So 5-on-3, is it unsportsmanlike? All right, so it'll be 5-on-4. One by Connolly. McKenzie falls down and it goes back to the point. Wayzata chips it out and they go down the ice and they're loose. Walks right in. He has the pucker off his stick and now Legault comes back the other way. Louis Legault, 1-on-2. He dangles wide. Oh, he has it roll off his stick into the corner. Legault in the corner gets tied up. He leaves it for Connolly. A shot off the mask, the rebound. Cleared out to the point. Rossman pulls it deep into the corner. Wayzata clears it out to the point. Rossman can't hold it in. Picked up by Legault on the back check. He skates through a couple of stick checks and can't do the third one. He'll retreat and give it to Rossman with 25 seconds to go. McKenzie carries it into the corner. He runs into the referee and loses the puck. And it's down the ice for icing. 14 seconds to go in the period here. Penalty's over, power play's over. No, it's not. We have 3 seconds left on the power play. Off the draw, through the middle. Hennessy digs out, Akmonic digs it out. On the front door, he can't put it on net. When it comes out to the blue line with 4 seconds, there's a penalty. That's the second on Brady. He gets a high stick. There's 2.9 left to go in the period. Jeez Louise. Off the draw through the middle. Horn sounds. We're tied at 2 going into the third. All right, here we go. Back out for the third. Storm start on a kill. Win the draw. Whitaker in his own zone and maneuvers through a couple of players up the wing for Hussey. Has it roll off his stick and he goes down. Wayzata comes back the other way, but they fumble with it at the blue line. And Hunt is happy to throw out the neutral. That's offside. Only 40 seconds left to go on the penalty. Connolly flips it ahead. Dumped in by Wayzata. Whitaker behind his net. Happy to go up the boards. Wayzata keeps it in at the point. Sends it right back in. A weird bounce off the Zandoni door again. Wayzata picks up, tries to wrap it around. Connolly picks it out of the mess. He flips it with the backhand out to neutral ice. Connolly picks it up. He skates it up the wing. He's onside. 10 seconds left in the penalty. He's shorthanded, walks into the slot, risks a shot into the glove. A face-off inside the Wayzata zone with face-off inside the Minneapolis offensive zone. 5 seconds to go on their penalty. Off the draw, Wayzata picks it up, tries to go home run. They get it past Rossman. It's going to go down the ice. Why is that not icing? I truly don't understand it. Rossman up the wall, though, gets there. Hennessy through the middle, off the floor to Akmonic. Akmonic walks in, risks a shot way wide. Big rebound to Hennessy, dumps it into the corner, but he's all by himself. And Wayzata sends it around the boards. Rossman at the half wall, he goes down in a heap. Here comes Wayzata 2-on-1. Pass across. It's fumbled, sent in front. Pyre gets the pad down. Taken behind the net, a wraparound attempt. They score. right, Storm are chasing now. Here comes McKenzie off the faceoff. Skates it in wide onto the net. He puts it on net. Saved by the goal. The draw. Pulled out from the mess by the Trojans, send it up the wall. Comes out to neutral, Legault sticks it ahead. There's Connolly, Louis Legault. Louis Legault slaloms his way through, it's onside. Pulls it to the backhand, a shot misses the net wide. McGuire into the corner. Sends it in front, it pops up. Rossman at the point. Rossman with a shot, it's deflected high into the air and goes behind the net. Wayzata again out to and down the ice. Rossman at center ice. He'll weave his way through. He carries it in. Rossman with a shot, misses the net wide. Nobody in front of the net for Minneapolis. Comes out to center, there's Legault. Louis Legault. He again skates it in. Up the left wing, Legault. Tries to take it through, he leaves it for Connolly. He shoots, save! Rebound. In the corner is McGuire. Wayzata breaks out. Good stick. Onside with Quincy, a shot into the glove of the Wayzata goalie once more. 9:07 to go. The draw, Wayzata goes down the ice. Hunt will not get there. Wayzata's going to win the race. Pulls it back to the forehand, and Hunt with a stick turns it over. Here comes Swemley now, flying up the ice. Isaac Swemley takes it at the defenseman. Walks around him, backhand shovel through the slot. Misses the net. Cleared to the point, Whitaker. Gets past the first forecheck and can only stick handle it into the corner. Swemley along the half wall. Haig at the blue line before trying to pinch. It comes out, Wayzata sends it down. There's Hunt behind his net. Through the middle, behind Swemley, given over to the Trojans. And they're happy to just jump it in from the red line again and chase. Whitaker again, going to try Cooper Hussey this time. Hussey can't get past the forecheck, or the back check. He does recover and takes the puck away as Whitaker. Up the wall, he's got Isaac Swemley one-on-one, the defenseman's turn around. Swemley, a shot through a screen, save, rebound's there! It's underneath him, it goes behind, Haig couldn't get there, he gets dumped. The defenseman change, Rossman over to Legault. Louis Legault takes it in. Can't get past the check along the wall. Wayzata comes back the other way. Skates around Connolly into the zone. Pulls a shot into the glove, save. Rebound behind the net, centered in front, it's loose in the paint, cleared to the wall by Connolly. But Wayzata gets there first and gets it back to the point. And go back and forth, centering pass picked off by Connolly. He reverses his course. He's going to skate with some, well, trying to handle the puck behind the net. It's struggling with it, gets over to Legault. Legault through the middle for Haig. Haig up the ice to the Wayzata defenseman. Hennessy on a forecheck. Legault takes it away. Louis Legault gains the blue line, but that's it. For Wayzata claims the puck, oh, it's loose. Hennessy in front, it's lost in some skates. Akmonic back to Hossman at the point. Traffic in front, a shot is blocked. Picked up by Wayzata. They skate around Legault. Pulls it back, loosened the slot, good stick by Connolly on the back check. Connolly can't get it out of the zone. Rossman. Rossman skates through a forecheck. Rossman up another one. Skates into the zone. Dumps it deep. There's Hennessy along the back wall. Trying to find a centering pass. He's tied up. Loses the puck. Rossman. Or that's Connolly. Akmonic comes back. He keeps it in. He loses his stick as Wayzata through the middle. It's tipped and it's going to be no ice. Legault out there for a bit. He runs into two Trojans, loses the puck. Number 7 dangles behind the net. Rossman goes to a knee to try to prevent a centering pass. Where it's dug out by Rossman. He tries to clear. Rossman tries to put it in front of his net. Pyre puts a glove on top. .5:37 to go in the third period. Well, they're going to put him in a box here. A little slash on the cover-up. Wayzata has a guy in the box. Storm on a power play. Swemley gets it back to Hunt at the point. Hunt cross ice for Whitaker. Shot hits a tip. Oh, I had McKenzie in front. It's underneath the goalie. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Off the draw again, Swemley tries to take it through. He loses his footing. To the wall, McKenzie. Wayzata gets it out of the zone and cross ice. Hunt retreats. Back and forth with Whitaker. They set things up. Cross ice for McKenzie, who comes across to get it. Hendricks McKenzie skates it in. He carries it wide. Defenseman falls down. Flips it in front. Rebound. He scores! Isaac Swemley with 2! That is why you crashed the net. We're tied at 3 with 5 minutes left in the third period of play. Off the draw, Miles Haig. Here comes Connolly. Connolly into the zone. Carried to the corner. Connolly sends it behind with the backhand. Wayzata throws it in front. They find their guy. They flipped out to neutral. Eyes on number 7 here. Here he comes through the middle. Good back check by Connolly. Takes the puck away. Connolly skates up and tries to center. Haig gives it right back to James, but he loses the puck. Here come the Trojans again. Skating into the slot. Fluttered in front. Kicked wide by Rossman. And he goes behind the net for Connolly in the corner. Up the wall for Legault. Louis skates with it up the wing to Hussey. Hussey puts the body on him, tries to center to Legault, and it goes into the corner. Miles Haig hustling after it. Wayzata, though, out to center. Onto the stick of Legault. Legault gets slashed as he skates in. He gets the puck deep. He reverses his field. Oh, what a nifty move by Louis. Centered across. Oh, he had Hussey on the back door, and a great stick by the defenseman to get that out of the zone. Rossman keeps it in. Does another job with the soccer player move. Hussey trying to dangle his way into the slot. He loses the puck to the wall. It goes down the ice for icing. And we will come back the other way. 3.5 minutes to go in the third period. Shots are 25-11 in favor of Minneapolis. Off the draw, Wayzata wins it. Goes behind the net, up the wall, Achmonic. He tries to dangle his way in, he loses it. It's sent out. Wayzata through the middle, finds a guy through in the slot. Goes back to the backhand. Shot saved by Pyre, and he gets the glove on top before the rebound could be tapped in. Win by Swemley, up ahead by Hennessy. He goes to chase, and it's another one off the Zamboni door. Sent through the middle. Come on, go get it, go get it. Wayzata, Brady won't let him pass. Akmanik sausages it through the middle. He finds Swemley, but it's off a skate. Isaac can't get back in time. Wayzata skates it. Good stick by Hunt. Forces a turnover, and here comes Hennessy through the middle again. Swemley in a scrum. Over to the wall. Swemley will get there first, and he'll carry it in. Oh, he's turned over. Wayzata trying to get it past Akmanik. They do. Centering pass onside. Pulled back. In the slot, it's loose. He's got a lot of time, and he didn't pull the trigger. That shot saved by Pyre. Through a screen, Whitaker. Oh, they run into each other, and Wayzata has numbers the other way now. The shot is blocked by Whitaker. It's still loose. Oh, it's still loose in the slot. It's still loose. Whitaker flips it up for Akmanik. Brady pulls it back. He shoots off the crossbar. Oh, man. Well, taken away by Connolly along the wall, though, as he's getting hooked. It goes around the boards. Breakout pass goes to Rossman. He flips it up the wall. Akmanik can't get back on side. .142 in the third period. Game is tied at 3. Off the draw, Wayzata, number 7. Oh, that's not number 7. He skates it into the zone up the left wing. McKenzie digging for it. There's Rossman in the corner as well. Rossman forces. That's turned over. Here comes Leo McGuire. Leo McGuire has a half a step on the defenseman. He carries it right in. He shoots. A save. It's up in the air. McKenzie on the front door. Oh, he can't tuck it away. Trying to center. This guy's behind the net. McKenzie gets to it. He centers. Off a skate, it goes just wide. Wayzata fighting for their life in their own zone. It comes out to the point. Rossman holds it in. It's flipped up. McGuire skates through a stick check. Connolly from the half wall, fanned on the slapper. Under 50 seconds to go. Wayzata stuck in their own zone. McKenzie fighting for the forecheck. It's cleared out to neutral ice. Wayzata getting a change. Rossman over to Legault. Legault gets run into. He runs into 2 guys. Louis still has it along the wall. McGuire digging for it. Half a minute left. Number 7 can't chip it past Whitaker. McGuire chips it past. Leo has Louis. Leo twists a shot. The mass. The rebound is in front. Louis overskates it. Wayzata ices the puck. 15 seconds to go. Oh man, the pressure. Woo, baby. $12.5. Minneapolis will call a timeout. Oh man, the ice has been tilted. We rang a crossbar. We've hit the goalie in the face. We've had a couple of rebounds sitting right in the juicy blue paint where we cannot find the hole to tuck it in. Keep the pressure up and the dam will burst. That's how this works. Coach Legault drawing up a play here in the timeout. Face off inside the Storm zone. 12.5 seconds to go in the third. Connolly's out there. Swemley, Akmanik, Rossman, Louis Legault. Connolly wins it back to Akmanik. His shot is blocked by Wayzata. They come back, 7 seconds left. Wayzata skating it up the wing. Offside. Way offside. So barring some kind of really strange occurrence here, we are headed to an overtime period. Ryachmanik will send it down. That's the horn. And we're going to overtime. And who knows what that is here in district play. Overtime. 4 on 4. 4 on 4. 4 on 4 for 5 minutes, I think, and then shootout.
Jacket walking around. Awesome. And he is. Everybody's like, that kid is amazing.
All right, we got a 5-minute 4 on 4 overtime session. And then I believe it's a shootout afterwards. Wayzata not sure what they're doing. We have Connolly, McKenzie, Rossman, and Legault out there to take the draw. Off the draw, Connolly picks the puck up. He skates through a stick check. Gains the blue line. Carried into the corner where he loses it. Wayzata comes out. And McKenzie flying on the back check, sent into Pyre's glove. He puts a glove on top. Face off inside the zone. Connolly wins the faceoff. He'll carry it behind the net and slips up the wing to Legault. Louis Legault coming at the D2 on 2. He's flying up the wing. Louis stick handles his way into the corner. Centering pass off the stick. Connolly comes across to pick it up. He shovels it with the backhand into the corner. Wayzata intercepts. They try to get up the wall. Connolly has a stick on it, but Wayzata gets it out to neutral ice. Open ice in front. Here he comes up the right wing. Shot saved by Pyre. It trickles wide. Gets over to cover the angle. Wayzata making a change. Back to the point. The shot is wide of the net. Right there. Oh, he tries to duck it off the goalie. Drew got the pad over in time, and Legault skates out to neutral ice. Louis reverses his field. That's offside. Hendricks is in ahead of the puck. Minneapolis will make a change. Swemley and McGuire, as well as Hunt and Whitaker. First minute of overtime done and dusted. Swemley along the draw, picked up by Wayzata. They dangle their way through. Carried in onside. Good stick by Hunt, forces it to the corner. Number 7 though, below the goal line. He got 2 guys on him. Good job by Swemley to harass him. Pass back and forth though. Number 7 walks in. Dangles his way in, tries to backhand pass. It's loose in the blue paint. It's sticked away. Here comes Swemley now, 2 on 2. Isaac Swemley takes it at the D. Takes it wide, risks a shot. It's saved. The rebound though. McGuire wasn't there. Wayzata quickly back. End-to-end 4 on 4 action. Number 15 gets past Hunt. Cade with a stick forces it away, and he takes the puck to his own stick. He can't dangle past number 7 though. It does come to Swemley. He goes cross ice for McGuire. McGuire He gets taken out, and I guess that was offside. All right. Under 3 to go. Wayzata flips it out to the middle. They have open ice. 2-on-2. Pass across. Picked up by Legault, who reads it. He's going to try to skate it up the wing, and it's shipped back in. Connolly sends it to a neutral side of the ice. Nobody there. Wayzata gets to it first and dumps it in. Rossman, though, intercepts and finds McKenzie quickly through over the wing for Legault. Louis Legault skates it in. He gets dumped. There's a penalty in overtime. And we'll go 5-on-4, I think, or 4-on-3. I'm not sure how this is going to work here. 4-on-3 penalty, power play. Wayzata flips it out, and Legault can't hold the line. He does retreat at the blue line. McKenzie, he risks a shot into the glove. Or it's frozen. 2:15 to go. Connolly looking for the winner. And Wayzata wants a timeout. All right. We're going to set the stage here. 4-on-3 power play. Connolly, McKenzie, Rossman, Legault, again out there for Minneapolis against 3 Wayzata Trojans. 50 seconds left on the power play for the Storm. Connolly wins it back to Legault. Legault will cycle it over to Rossman. Here his shot is blocked. Oh, McKenzie the tip! What a save on the front door! McKenzie tracks it down. He gets taken down. There's nobody that goes to play the puck as somebody's sitting on top of Hendricks. And it's flipped up the wall. McConnelly will get to it. He's trying to dangle his way past. Can't get it deep. Here comes the Trojans, shorthanded. Skates it in, across ice. Through the middle, it's loose. Legault trying to dig it out. He's going to be bigger and stronger than the defenseman. Up the wing from McGuire. McGuire trying to pull it back. He goes down, loses the puck. Up the ice, it hits Connolly. 6 seconds on the power play. Cross ice pass. The shot is off a blocker. Oh, it's right in front. Pyre with a save. Power play is over. Minute and a half to go. Here comes Rossman. Rossman skates at him. Up the wing. Rossman onside. He goes down. Wayzata with a minute to go through the middle. Swemley off the bench intercepts. He takes it away. He dangles his way in. Oh, trying to pull it back to the forehand. He can't get there. McGuire cuts him off along the wall.
Skate block, skate block!
Number 7, a shot. Misses the net wide. Under a minute to go. Rossman's been out there a long time. Flips it up the wing. Here comes Swemley chasing after. Out and down the ice. It's not, no icing. Legault has to retrieve it. Long shift for these guys. He uses the screen of the goal. Here comes Louis Legault with half a minute to go. Legault loses it in the slot. LaGuire, Swemley, he puts a shot on net. It's saved with no rebound. 22 seconds to go. Oh man, tired legs. Face off in front of the Wayzata goalie. Connolly can't win the draw. Wayzata flips it up. Oh, past McKenzie. 15 seconds left. Here comes, Hunt forces him wide. Breaks put on, pass back to the point. Walks in, a shot over the top of the net. Big rebound. Good save by Pyre on the short front door, and it's going to be the end of the overtime period. I think we're going to a shootout. If I recall from last year, it's five guys apiece in a shootout. Winner advances to the district final on Wednesday. Okay, 5 guys go in the shootout. Hayden's up first. Oh, big pad save by Drew. James Connolly up next for the Storm. He scores! 1-0 Storm after 1.5. Next up for Wayzata is number 15. He missed it out wide. Legault, number 3 shooter for the Storm. Storm up 1-0 after 2 rounds. He scores! Top cheese! Louis Legault, no doubter. Big number 7 for Wayzata coming up 3rd. Oh, he missed it. Oh. All right. One more favorable result for Minneapolis, and we're moving on to Wednesday night. 2-0 after 3 rounds. A goal or a save from Drew. Leo McGuire up next for Minneapolis. Big save. Wayzata stays alive for one more attempt here. Big Drew Pyre. All up to him here. Here we go. He missed it! And Minneapolis is in to the Wednesday night championship game. Big win for the Storm. How fun. Big Drew, 4 for 4 in net on the shootout. And we get to take down our friends from Maple Grove on Wednesday in the district championship. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching. What a fun one.